This is Lewis Hart for Boxing Social in association with Empire Fight Store, Forged Irish Stout. Delighted to be joined with Izzy Asif here in Mayfair at Sheesh. A very, very nice meal in store for us today for some big news, mate. So you must be on top of the world.
Yeah, absolutely delighted. Massive news. It's been kind of cooking for a while. We've been in talks for a few months now, but we've finally got it over the line. Everything signed, sealed, done. Extremely happy promoter today.
For sure, you know, we've done many interviews this year and sort of in a couple in the past year, and I was excited for the first one that we'd be doing where you'd be having a TV deal. So to have that now and have your shows on DAZN must be a brilliant feeling for yourself.
Yeah, listen, Lewis, it's a proud day for not just for me, for my family, my friends, my community, my people around me who believed in me, my team who give endless hours and hours and hours of work. It's a proud day for us, and it's a great achievement. 2 years, 3 months ago, we put our first ever show on. Here we are in Mayfair, Sheesh, Central London, announcing a massive partnership with DAZN, a multi-fight deal partnership, which is a great achievement. But I keep saying, we step on now, we go to the next one, we don't celebrate yesterday's goals, we appreciate it, we've got great gratitude. It's about pushing on now and really using this platform DAZN to push us to that next level.
I was going to say that, like, having that so quickly as well in 2 years shows sort of how quick progression and how much you meant, sort of what you said at the start, you mean it now to be progressing so much in so soon.
Yeah, I told everybody I believe we will be one of the best promotion outfits in the country. That's not being arrogant or get carried away. I genuinely believe that. I know what we're about. I know the vision we've got, the kind of hunger for the sport, the drive for the sport, and a kind of intention for the sport. We know we want it for the good reasons. Yeah, everybody wants to earn a few quid, but it's been hard 2.5 years. Invested a lot of personal money. Put my money where my mouth is. Put my neck on the line where other guys might have not risked it, and I've done that. And there might be other promoters thinking, how comes he's progressed? Listen, I've genuinely believed in it. I've got a good team around me. We've got Adam Smith on board. We've got a great matchmaking team. We've got one of the best young teams in the country, and that's been a big factor of us getting here. So you see me as a front man who's talking, but I've got to give a lot of testament to my team, and this is a credit to them as well. And I want to congratulate everybody involved in GBM, the media and all. It's a proud day for everybody, really is. And then you guys have played a big role and all, because you've pushed me right. We've had a good relationship, and I'm just grateful for it all. But it's the next level now. We're going to step it up.
And there would have been a lot of people saying, GBM, they'll be done in a few years, they ain't going to get a TV deal, this and that. And so there must be that slight enjoyment as well that you have proved some doubters wrong as well. Yeah,
listen, you get a satisfaction, but for me, it's about working on me. I don't ever compete. I heard it all. He's not good enough. He's not made for this. He's not about him. He's no northern promoter's never been big, because historically you've seen a lot of London promoters dominating the sport. And listen, I believe I bring a lot of rarity. I'm a former fighter. I understand the fighting aspect. I'm a big boxing fan, so I believe I bring something different. And I just try to be me. I don't really replicate anybody. I never want to discourage anybody else's promotion outfit. It's a hard business, so like Eddie and Frank and Ben and Calais, I enjoy what they do, and I appreciate what they do, and I understand how hard this business is. I really do. I feel like, Lewis, I've learned so much in 2 years, where because I'm non-stop on this 23 hours a day, probably have 1 hour of sleep, working on this constantly. I wake up at 3-4 o'clock in the morning thinking about boxing. How can I improve this? And it's been hard, It's been tiring, tough for me and my family, but this kind of gives you a bit of satisfaction. When you get here, you feel like, yeah, that hard work's worth it. And it's pushing on now, and DAZN and GBM is going to be a massive partnership for us, but it's about really putting it to that next level, getting them big household names on. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to the task, the struggles, and the kind of obstacles that lie in front of us.
So how is it going to work with DAZN? Because obviously they've got Matchroom, they've got Golden Boy. So in terms of actually having dates to work with a broadcaster, you confident that you get sufficient amount of dates to put your shows on?
Yeah, listen, we're obviously talking to them constantly about what plans are for shows in the future. Obviously, Matchroom's a massive platform on DAZN. We'll be looking to work alongside them, where we're not kind of clashing on dates. All that kind of thing would be considerate, but it's a working partnership, so it's not about GBM and DAZN, it's GBM and DAZN together. That's important, because they're the broadcasters, they're the ones going to invest in us and put the shows on and really push it on. And for us, it's to make it important that we kind of deliver our kind of end of the bargain. And yeah, we're going to work alongside them. And it's nice that we're on the same platform as Joshua, Canelo and Matchroom. Don't get much bigger than that in the boxing world, does it?
Absolutely. And I suppose for yourself as well, you always put pressure on yourself to deliver and always put pressure on yourself to be big fights. Do you feel like there is that big pressure? You said, you know, people get what they're bargaining for, and there's extra pressure now to put on good fights now that there is a big broadcaster. With obviously respect to Talk Sport, but obviously having a TV deal as well.
Yeah, now you mentioned Talk Sport, I just want to say great credit to them. What they've done for our brand and me as a promoter has been second to none. You know, I was so-called almost unknown promoter in the country. I knew by the hardcore fans. They got me on the platform, they got me on the station. So Talk Sport were massive for us, but that was a massive radio station and a bit of a YouTube. But this is a proper streaming sporting platform. The pressure, does it come? I put pressure on myself, Louis, so I want to be the best at what I can be, so I'm constantly trying to improve, but we've got to meet certain needs of the promoter, broadcasters, I understand that, but this is where the working relationship comes. We're asking what they need, what kind of fights they want, see if we can attract the fighters to our kind of stable, and there'll be like a working relationship where we're always developing, trying stuff, different strategic ways, and what I like about DAZN, they're very diverse and dynamic in a sense where you could be doing a show in America one week and you could be doing a show in Mexico or Japan another week. They're ready to they really are worldwide, and that's what's appealing to us, and that's the kind of thing we want to do. We want to plus brands GBM all over the world, but not forgetting the British, because I'm a proud British lad. This is where I'm born, this is where I was raised, this is where I've become a boxing fan. I want to keep hold of that, and it's brilliant putting shows all over the world, and it's good, but never forget where my roots are, and I want to put shows on here. I want the big stadium fights, but there's a lot of hard work to do, Lewis. This is just a start, and I'm not ever deluded or kind of get dysfunctional where we are, but it's a great day for us today, it really is.
And for yourself, where you look at like the 2 years from where you first started, does it show like a credit to yourself? Because I'm sure maybe when you first started, like respectively, like you was trying to get guys on the show, and I'm now sure like since the growth has happened in like let's say the last year or the 18 months, like I'm sure your phone gets blown up with guys who want to be on the show, and now you're on a TV, it's going to be even more as well.
Absolutely, but my phone doesn't stop, and I apologise. I'm probably bad for that, but not getting back to everybody. I really do, because it's hard trying to get back to everybody. But when I first started 2 years, 3 months, I heard rumours that everybody said, "Oh, he doesn't know nothing about boxing. Why do you want to box on these shows?" I had promoters tell me that I'm never going to do anything in this game, that you're wasting your time spending the money on the shows. People told me I'm crazy investing money on the fighters and giving them fight bonuses. But I had a vision. I believed in this. I sincerely believed in our product. I manifested this, a lot of this what's happening. I almost talked it into existence, and I'm a kind of, hopefully I can be a role model and testament to work hard, don't listen to the negativity, believe in yourself, because people doubted me for many reasons, and I don't like using that "told you so", because that's not my kind of objective or aim. My aim is to be the best Izzy Asif, be the best GBM, and be the best for the fans, because without the fans, none of us be in a business here, and it's important I would put good shows on, keep true to our word, and be right to fighters, because they're the stars of the show, they risk their life, and they put a lot on the line, and we just keep developing. But it is nice when you look back and you think, so many people doubted you, so many people think you couldn't do it. It's nice, but I think if I told you so, it's a bit, it kind of gets that negativity. I just want to be positive on the story. Positive on the story, and yeah, it's nice looking back, but we keep pushing on now.
Well, I suppose just as we finish off, when will the first few shows be on DAZN?
Yeah, June the 29th. 2 weeks on Saturday, we're going to be live on DAZN. It's a great card. We've got Huey Fury, who's looking to impress even more. We've got the Irish duo, Kieran Malloy, Teenan Bradley. We've got now Berry Wabley, one of the best super bantamweights in the country, ranked number 5 or something in the UK at the moment. You know, it's a great card, and it's going to be entertaining battle fights, and the matches are really closely matched as well. So I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be live on DAZN. And yeah, the journey starts June the 29th, live on DAZN. It feels mad saying that, because I've heard it so many times where Eddie's selling it and saying it, but I'm actually promoting it. We're going to be live on DAZN, June the 29th. Don't miss out. It's going to be a cracking fight, awesome battles, and listen, it's going to be the start of a massive journey and start of a history of GBM. We're really looking forward to it.
Absolutely, it's a proud interview to do this, mate. From all the shows in Sheffield, Coventry and London, I'm delighted for you, mate. So yeah, top man, thank you, mate. Cheers, man.